Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Alright, so it's been a while since I watched Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like, in theaters, of course. But I did watch it the night before I'm going to upload this. On YouTube, someone uploaded the full movie. So I've said, screw it. I'll just watch the full movie again. It was in HD. So I watched it, and I got to actually pay attention to, like, finer details compared to when I was first watching the movie. I'll tell you this, you'll notice stuff in the second viewing of your movie that you didn't notice beforehand. Most of the stuff you probably notice like firsthand if you're really like analytical and looking for stuff. But I'm just gonna give you like a layout of the main like story, and then I'll go into like what I liked and disliked about the movie. So pretty much, it cuts to King Code and Frieza going to Planet Vegeta. The Code Force is no more, and it becomes the Frieza Force. Frieza then pretty much does what he does with the Saiyans. Everyone knows what they do together. And pretty much Vegeta, it cuts to King Vegeta looking at baby Vegeta, and then he sees Broly, and Broly's up with all the elites, and then Broly has this latent ability that pretty much surpasses every other Saiyan, even the adult Saiyans, like every Saiyan. And it scares King Vegeta, so he sends him off in a pod. Paragus goes after him with the Saiyan named Beats. I figured out his name watching videos and on my second viewing of the movie. But anyway, they go to the planet Wampa, I think is what it's called. They find Broly after a couple days of being on the planet. Then to save food that they do have, the little food that they have, Paragus literally turns around and blasts Beats in the chest. And then pretty much it cuts back to Planet Vegeta, to Bardock waking up, and pretty much he has a hunch that Frieza is gonna destroy Planet Vegeta. So he tells Gine that, hey, I'm gonna send Kakarot off to a planet. And she's like, what? He can't even talk yet. Like, why would you do that? And he said, I just have this hunch. And then he said, I'll go rescue him if I'm wrong. So they send Kakarot off, or Goku, at the beginning of the the night before Frieza destroys Planet Vegeta. And then you see Frieza destroying Planet Vegeta, and Bardock's a part of that assault group, which I hope there's more in that Blu-ray edition, that we can see more with that area. And then it cuts in playing Chala Hechala with Vegeta and Goku sparring, and I got to catch it on my second viewing. Those templates don't show like past events only. Well, I mean, they do show past events, but they show like a Bardock, they show Cell, I think, they show Frieza, and it shows Goku and Vegeta fighting each other in the Saiyan Saga. And I think it shows some stuff from the OG Dragon Ball. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. There's not much that happens. Pretty much Paragus and Broly get saved by two of Frieza's people. Frieza recruits them. They go to Earth to get the Dragon Balls. I'll explain the wish later. But pretty much, yeah, that's the gist of it, really. That's really the only other story portion is Broly gets wished away from Earth back to the planet he grew up on. Chile and Limino, I think I might have butchered his name. Pretty much they wish for him to go back to his home planet. They go live with him. Goku uses instant transmission to go tell Broly, like, hey, I want to teach you things and I will help you and stuff like that. And then the last words of the movie is like, and Broly, you can call me Kakarot. That right there made everyone in the theater go wild. I remember that part. Like, no one expected Goku to say that, which was awesome. But pretty much what I liked about the movie, I like how they took the Battle of Gods approach in the first part of the movie, like diving into the characters and all that, because they made Broly really likable in this movie. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I felt for Broly when he was talking about Ba, and how Paragus shot off his ear, and that's what that fur is around Broly's waist, is Ba's ear. That was like his only friend on that planet for the past like 40 something years that they've been on that planet, I think, or 30 something years. I don't remember how long it was. But that was sad, and Broly is like, they kind of explain, or they imply why Broly isn't real talkative is because, one, it's only been him and his father. That's really it. He's not really had much to talk to. Paragus is a hard ass to him, like, throughout the whole movie. So he's been living with that for years. So he's probably not that talkative and an open person, which makes sense. And they explain, well, they do explain his first form before he goes Super Saiyan, because there's his base form, and then Broly, I think, is the only Saiyan to be able to do this. But that bulked up with the yellow eyes, that's Broly's Ozaru form. I know that makes no sense, but pretty much Broly took the Ozaru's great power, had it in him, but remained in his base form and beefed up just a little bit. And then he, of course, goes Super Saiyan after Frieza goes, Broly, your father was hit with a stray beam. And then Broly loses his shit and then has like this climactic like transformation into a Super Saiyan. Which I know a lot of people are mad about that he got Super Saiyan just like right out the gate, and it just really, it set people off. For me personally, I don't care, because it's like Goku and Vegeta on par with the gods. So if you speed the characters we don't really care about, which I do care about Broly, I am so glad that Broly is, I don't think he's necessarily a Z fighter, but he's gonna be that ally. He's kind of gonna be like Jocko, I guess. He's gonna get more screen time than Jocko, to be honest, but I could say instead of it being like a Goku and Vegeta are the main characters of Dragon Ball, I wouldn't doubt if it's Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, because they really set it up that Goku is gonna be like Broly's teacher and teach him, and Vegeta don't like Broly. And Broly doesn't have a liking to Vegeta because of what King Vegeta did to him, which I don't blame him. But it's like, oh, what else was likable? A lot of stuff. The Chala Head Chala, I'm not even gonna lie, I listened to that in the car. That's how nerdy I am. That was beautiful. The music, that was an interesting style that they picked too. Like, when I first heard the music, it reminded me of like a 90s arcade fighting game, literally. Because it was like with Goku and Broly, it was like Kakarot, and it's like Broly, and then they had the music playing, and then like Gogeta, when Gogeta's fighting, it's like go Gogeta, go Gogeta, and then it say like Broly. But another thing, before this video gets wrapped up, this movie is Broly's movie. That it's literally Broly's movie. I kid you not. They make it out that Broly is the main character of this story. Not of Dragon Ball, but of this movie. It, like how Battle of Gods was Beerus and Whis' story, like it was all focused on them. I mean, Goku was still like the main character, but this movie really focused on Broly. Like, I like how much it focused on him. And it gave enough time with Goku and Vegeta, but it was Broly's movie. Like, they made it where Broly was, he's not a completely different character, but he is a lot different from the original Broly. But I hope y'all liked the video. Like, subscribe, and all that. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.
Target eliminated.